so I am quite sick, and I figured what better time than now to do a video about what I do when I'm sick. So let's get into it. First of all, always take your daily vitamins no matter what. If you're pregnant or nursing or trying to get pregnant, take your prenatals. Whole food ones are best because they will upset your stomach less, and the last thing you need when you're pregnant is for something else to upset your stomach. I'm just saying. So do that, and add any sort of wellness supplement. I got this at Whole Foods. And I like this, but I've got to say my husband won't take it because holy cow, look at this. I mean, come on. Can you see this? I mean, look at it. Would you just look at it? This is what I'm saying. Huge horse pills to swallow. And it recommends that you take it every couple of hours when you're not feeling well, 3 at a time. So that's a significant amount of, horse pills to take when you're already not feeling well. So I like this, but hopefully they'll come out with a small tab version because that would be very helpful. Another herbal supplement that I love is oil of oregano, and this is one of the brands that's very common, and it's very highly concentrated. This is very highly concentrated, so you only need a few drops, and when Buddy starts to get sniffly, I slip just like a drop of this into his green juice. He can't even taste it, and like 48 hours later, he is fine and dandy, and most of the time, I'm sick at that point. So then I will start taking this. Adult dosage is 2 drops, and I'll do it twice a day, once in the morning and once at night. This is quite potent, so I wouldn't do it on an empty stomach, and it's suggested on here that you could slip a few drops of this under your tongue, but it's really strong. It burns. It burns. So dilute it with water or something tasty that you can't taste it in. Anything milk-based would obviously be a no-no, but juice or maybe even like a tea, like a mint tea, you could put this in. It wouldn't be too terrible. Great. It's nature's antibiotic, and it also has antiviral properties. So even if you're fighting off a cold and you think you can't do anything about it, this will really help you. It'll shorten longevity and just help your body, rebound and get over it. And you can also put a few drops of this in a sinus rinse, just 1 drop, or not even 1 drop of this. The oregano is highly concentrated. They make other brands so you can get less concentrated, and they also make this in gel tab. That's an option as well. Also note, oil of oregano, just like any typical antibiotic, you do not want to take this for more than 10 days because it does tend to wipe out your system. So get some good probiotics in you. Maybe yogurt, kombucha is what we do because my son will actually drink it. He likes it. We call it special juice. But any other source of probiotics, even just a tablet with a live form of it, will be great. But no more than 10 days for oil of oregano. Another good option to slip in your neti pot or Neilmed is colloidal silver. It is also a natural antibiotic. And it's totally safe for getting up into your nasal cavity. Again, just a few drops. The directions on this say 1 teaspoon, hold under tongue for 30 seconds. So it is safe to ingest. It's safe to use topically. Oh, I forgot to say, you can also use this topically, the oil of oregano. Just kind of like massage it into any problem areas you have, like here or here, and it'll feel warm, but it'll also help you to drain, kind of like Tabasco or ginger. It's a sensation, but it seeps in and it helps you drain out. So this is safe to ingest and also to use in your nasal cavity. And it doesn't have a terrible taste as oil of oregano, so my husband will do this. He will do very few of these things, but he will do this. It is antibacterial. It is not antiviral, so if you do have a cold, I would still stick with oil of oregano. But if you think that it's turning nasty, give this a try. It's great. I heard about this from my chiropractor. Some other things that I do, just kind of daily maintenance. This is food grade, very important, food grade hydrogen peroxide. And unfortunately, the label is no longer, but it's the red top. You can get on Amazon. You can also get this at My Organic Market, Mom's, or I believe they might have it at Earth Fare. But again, Amazon has it as well. This is 12.5%, and it's the highest percentage that you will find to be able to be shipped. That is due to FDA shipping regulations. And this is also something that you do not take straight. It will burn. Do not take straight. Do not let it drop on your skin. It's very strong. But the idea of this is to oxygenate. So this will sweep through your body and kill any sugars, or if you have candida issues, if you have yeast infection issues, if you have like the type of dermatitis that yeast is growing in, this will help you. And again, this is to ingest and diluted in water. And I do just like 5 or 6 drops. If you're starting off, I would do 1 or 2 on an empty stomach because it will sweep through your system. So the idea is that it's going to get everything out that's not supposed to be there. So if you take it with food, it will make you, if you take it with food, the food will come back up. Let's put it that way. Also, why my husband will not do this. Funny story. But this is great. I found out about this from a friend whose grandmother gave it to her, so it's been around for a long time. It's a great homeopathic remedy, like I said, for any kind of sugar or yeast overgrowth that you might have. And I do this when I've been bad, you know, like around the holidays now. It's probably why I'm sick. So much sugar, so much yummy bread things and gluten things and stuffing. The stuffing, come on. How can you not eat the stuffing? So this is awesome. And again, dilute 8 ounces of water, empty stomach, first thing in the morning. You can also put this in like orange juice or lemonade or anything like that, and you won't be able to taste it. Also something that I try to give my son, but it's hard to catch him on an empty stomach. First thing in the morning, he definitely wants food. He's not really interested in juice. So that's that. Oh, and I did use this when I was nursing. This is nursing safe. Sorry, I forgot to say that about the other things. My son actually got a really nasty cough, like a hacking kind of cough. It was also around the holidays when I was eating too much sugar. And I got a bottle of this and started treating myself, and it really cleared out my milk supply, and his cough went away. So there you go. It balances out your sugar levels in all aspects of your body. Another thing that I do in the morning with juice is apple cider vinegar. This stuff is awesome, and I can't really tell you why. It's kind of like kombucha. It's got the floaties with the mother. My husband always makes a joke about what's a mother, and you know, it just keeps going. But raw, organic, unfiltered apple cider vinegar with the mother. All of those phrases need to be on the bottle. Bragg is the easiest to find brand. It's the most widely distributed. Again, you can find these at health food stores, maybe even at Kroger. But I would not suggest cooking apple cider vinegar. This is a totally different animal. Just wipe the definition of vinegar out of your brain, because this is something different. This is not for cooking. This will alkalinize your system. So if you are too acidic, you have too much sugar, you have things that bacteria can grow on, because that's what bacteria grows on, is sugars. So when you're sick, you want to get rid of those sugars. So you can stop eating sugars, but also there's just sugar that lingers in your body naturally if you've ingested it like at any point ever. So this will alkalinize your body. It does not make you acidic like other vinegars do, and it just kind of gives you a little bit of energy. So I would not do this at night. I would definitely do it in the morning. And again, you can add this to a smoothie. I've seen recipes out there for like raspberry smoothie with apple cider vinegar and kale or something. It sounds yummy. It is quite tangy, and again, I will slip this into my son's juice just kind of as a daily maintenance to help his immune system, to boost his immune system. And then if I am sick and I am bad, we go to a party and I have a drink or something like that, I generally like to support my liver as much as possible, because it's got enough work on its own, just trying to get rid of all the toxins in your body from being sick. So I take some milk thistle. This is also safe for nursing mothers, and I've heard of this used when your child takes vaccinations. So that's a helpful tip if you want to help your child. If you're nursing and you want to help your child deal with vaccinations, milk thistle is a great liver support that will be passed through your breast milk. And I believe it's safe to take when you're pregnant, but I am not sure about that, so look it up. But this is great. I take like 2 with every meal if I'm been really bad for like a day or 2, and it just kind of helps you detox things, because when I am bad and my liver starts to freak out, I can totally tell because my skin starts to wig. My skin starts to wig. I get like back knee and arm knee and chest knee acne on all of those places. And really awkward, like, you know, breakouts over here. Nothing that would make sense about any product I've been using or anything like that. It's just your body trying to get rid of things. And so if it can't do it through its liver, we'll find another source. One of those sources is your skin. Another one of those sources is your sinuses. So Lord knows you don't need backup in your sinuses when you're sick. So that's just a little tip from you to me. Milk thistle. As always, drink plenty of water. I got this cute little glass bottle with the crash proof stuff and a little hook at Target. I was thinking about getting one of the Lifeway ones. Life Factory. There it is, Life Factory, not Lifeway. That's a bookstore. I was thinking about getting one of those, but I don't really like the straw kind that they just came out with because it just winds up getting lipstick all nasty in it, and I feel like it just harbors things. And I have an Nalgene bottle, of course. I have a couple, but they're just so clumsy. So this one I like because 1, it's glass. 2, it's got the crash proof stuff on it. 3, it's dishwasher safe. And 4, it has this little button right here. Button. Where you can just flip. So 1 single-handed use. You can use it in the car while you're driving, holding your child, whatever. And it has a lock over here where you can slide it from locked to unlocked. So there's no button pushing, unwarranted button pushing. You can slip it in your bag. And this cute little thing, which I have actually used to my surprise. We were traveling and I clipped this somewhere because it was too big to put in a bag. So there you go. And it just, the lid screws off and there's your glass bottle. Easy to clean, and it's glass, so nothing funky is getting into your water. Plenty of water, like 10 to 12 8-ounce glasses a day if you can stand it. And try to do most of it in the morning because, little beauty tip, if you drink a lot of water at night, it will settle into your features and make you look puffy. So try to do it in the morning and avoid extra puffiness. Also on the beauty note, as you can see, I'm not really wearing a whole lot of makeup because my eyes are already really sensitive. Like there's only a couple of brands of mascara that I can wear and eyeliner. So when I'm sick, you've already got gunky eyes. Like, come on, who wants to talk about doubly gunky eyes? So clearly I'm really not wearing any eye makeup, and my skin is actually doing really great at the moment. I think it's because of all the water. So that's excellent, but I just, you know, keep things clear of sensitive cavities like your eyes and your ears and things like this. So yeah, I think that's all I've got. Dietary wise, just try to stay away from dairies and sugars and glutens and wheats. Complex carbohydrates are also, you know, like potatoes or rice. They're not as bad, but your body will still process them as sugar, so try to stay away. But don't do anything drastic, because if you do like a total shift to like a paleo diet or just like a completely vegetarian, it'll send your body into a detox, and I've done that. Being sick and detoxing is like the worst thing ever. Done it. Don't do it. So yeah, those are my tips from me to you. Oh, one last thing, to manage the symptoms. All of these things have just been to combat the issue, but to manage the symptoms, actually just this week for this current cold, picked up some of this, and I really like it.